Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And, boy, before the drive even starts, here's a timeout. Wow.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the 1st down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Shotgun now with Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
San Francisco.
Purdy looking to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Buccaneers 13-yard line.
Purdy.
Touchdown! George Kittle
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. And it's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the ball down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Slot man moves right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Purdy.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
Almost 2 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Here's 3rd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Purdy now to throw. He's got Ayuk once again.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. 44-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
A handoff left McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Brings up second and 5.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49ers first down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. The trunk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line?
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Second and goal. At the Bucs 3-yard.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Under pressure now, he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Eddie Pinheiro on the field goal.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, we want to run up the middle. They can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 49ers 43.
Here's Mayfield. And this is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
The Buccaneers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they'll stop it after a gain of a couple to the 33.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Throw left side, McCaffrey. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mayfield down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now with timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Chris Godwin
In the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action, now Purdy.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Purdy from the gun.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Now again, right side McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The tight end in motion right.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Called in left side here by Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will take the lead at 13 to 10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. And that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A first carry for Rashad White.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of a tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irvin.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
White going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Bucs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
49ers 13.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good play.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. I don't obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
A run with Irving.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, Mayfield. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the gun, Mayfield. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
180. Here's a handoff to Irving. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st down, 49ers.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
The offense on third down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. 27-yard line.
Here's Purdy. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David.
And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
180. What's up?
On the handoff, this is Irvin.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Mayfield to throw it. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
On third down, they go with Irving.
Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, he put the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Purdy now to throw.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability though to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Throw.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us. Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for Tampa Bay, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.